Well, tonight, artificial intelligence is growing rapidly as the government tries to keep up.
And this is really tough. So President Joe Biden just signed an executive order looking to limit its power and hold those developers accountable. 11 Alive's Don White is live in the studio right now with what a local expert is saying about all of this. Don.
Ron and Faith, the Biden administration set national standards for AI safety today, focusing on three things: that is keeping your data private, authenticating photos and videos, and looking at a company's AI models before they go public.
I'm about to sign an executive order.
President Joe Biden took the first step Monday to regulate artificial intelligence and protect consumers.
To realize the promise of AI and avoid the risk, we need to govern this technology.
Companies will need to let the government know if its AI technology poses a potential economic, health, or national security threat.
This is, from his perspective, the tip of the iceberg.
Emory University marketing professor David Schweidel says the bill requires watermarking to identify AI-generated content.
But it's something that is desperately needed, especially as we're heading into an election season next year, to cut down on the spread of misinformation.
Another focus is to protect workers from losing their jobs.
I think the bigger opportunity here is when we think about education, when we think about job creation around AI, what part of what the executive order is trying to do is say, let's bring in more talent.
The president is also calling on Congress to pass data privacy legislation.
Something that I post online, something that I write, transactional information that I might have engaged in, is that fair game for these companies to build their AI systems, or do they need consumer permission?
This executive order comes just 2 days before Vice President Kamala Harris will take part in the world's first global summit on AI safety.